So my greetings to all my dear viewers. Now today we are going to do something about voices. That is one of the most important topics in grammar. That is voices, changing from active to passive and passive to active. This is because of the request of the students who are going to appear for the examination. College level as well as school level, we have got this topic, that is active and passive. So regarding spoken English, we use the active voice sentences only very often in our day-to-day dialogue. So when I say I am going out, it is active voice, but I think all of you know that go is a verb which cannot be changed to passive. You cannot have a passive voice to it. I am going, I am coming, all these. There are many more verbs. We will do that. Transitive verbs, intransitive verbs are there. That is purely grammar, which has nothing to do with spoken English. Nothing to do, not that, but at least not much to do with the spoken English. So usually we use only active voice sentences. So when I say, I finished my homework, when the child comes to the parents and say, so I have finished all my homework, it is the active voice. I have finished. So when you change it into passive voice, it can be, the homework has been finished. I have finished becomes has been. This is regarding perfect tense. Simple tense, which we always say every day. I drank a cup of coffee. This is simple past tense, which is an active voice. This is what we say in our daily life, no? I finished my cooking. This is simple present past tense. So these can be changed as when with be forms. As I have already said, am, is, was, are, were. With all these, we make the passive form. I finished my cooking can be changed as my cooking was finished. Finished is past tense, so we use was finished. My cooking was finished, we say. That's what I have already said. In our spoken language, we use mostly active voice sentences only. I drank a cup of coffee. I finished my lunch. I had completed all the works today. I had cleaned the room, and the housemaid had washed the clothes. The gardener had watered the plants. The plants had been watered. The gardener had watered means we can change it into passive voice as the plants had been watered. But that's what I said. Usually we say only in active voice in our day-to-day conversation. The simple sentences in the lower classes itself, we say the cat killed the rat. Then it will be changed as the rat was killed by the rat. By the cat. So in that way we have all the passive sentences in the simple form formed using the be forms. I bought lot of things today. So lot of things were bought by me today. So for passive also we always use by. So in the active voice we say that usually the active voice means the subject is doing an action, and passive voice means the subject is made to do. This beautiful flower was plucked by the gardener. Was plucked. So now the gardener is watering the plants. This is continuous tense, and for continuous tense we make a word being. We bring in a word being for passive form. I am reading a book. I am reading an interesting novel. So it will be changed as an interesting novel is being read by me. So when you have the continuous tense, you have to introduce being. When it is perfect tense, we are introducing being. And for the ordinary simple present tense or past tense, we make passive sentences with one of the be forms. This is what is a usual system. And we form the passive voice sentences with by. So not much in the grammar in our spoken language, but in the written language, when in the written English, when you are preparing for the examinations, this voice is an important topic. And now that the exams are approaching, you should know what is active voice, what is passive voice, and how to change them to active, and from active to passive, from passive to active. You have got transformation of sentences in all the classes, even starting from the 9th standard, even in the college level, you have got all these. So little of grammar is also needed, which always will help for the spoken English also. Even when we speak, we cannot and must not and need not use wrong grammatical rules. We need not go into the wrong grammar matters. No, if we know correctly the grammar rules, we can apply them properly when we are speaking also. In our day-to-day dialogue also, we can use them. So just today, when we have just started, and we will do more and more for active to passive. So you can always think that active means subject is made to do. Subject is doing an action, like I watered the plants. I is the subject and watering is a verb. The plants means it is object. So first we have to know what is subject and what is object. Then only we can make the transformation from active to passive. We can always understand that the answer for the question what will be the object. I ate a dosai. What did you eat? A dosai. I bought a new beautiful pen. What did you buy? A new beautiful pen. She is wearing a very costly sari. What is she wearing? A costly sari. He is traveling in a very expensive car. In that way, we can always give what. We can make the question what, and the answer will be the object. He had bought a new house. What did he buy? A new house. Like that, for everything it is there. That is what the very lower classes we had been studying. The cat killed the rat. The cat is the subject, killed is the verb, and the cat is the rat is the object. So the small sentences like this, short sentences, only with the subject, verb, and object only we were taught the voices topic. Subject is the cat, and killed is the verb, and the rat is the object. The cat killed the rat. And the rat was killed by the cat. Since it is a simple past tense, as I already told you, be forms, one of the be forms can be used to make the transformation. So the rat was killed, the cat is the subject, singular, and killed is the past tense. That is why we are introducing a be form, was killed. The rat was killed by the cat. So this is what is the simple present tense and past tense type. And for continuous tense, we can always, we have to, not to can. There is no can in it. When it is a transformation, it's a must. When we speak, we can adjust in that way. But students, when you are appearing for the examination, it is a rule which you have to follow, you must follow. For the continuous tense, we have to introduce a word called, a word being for passive voice. I am drinking a cup of coffee. I am plucking the flowers. I am painting a rose. I am admiring the picture. All these are simple, not simple, it is continuous tense, which are simple sentences like, and you have to change them into passive voice with the word being. I am admiring the picture. For that, we can just say the picture is being admired by me. Being should be there, and the past participle is the verb form in the passive form. That is where most of the past participles are introduced with ed. The present tense, past tense, and third form is the past participle. Now, voices is a long topic which we have to do a lot. Just an overall idea I am giving now. It is being is there. Then for perfect tense, we introduce the word been. I had plucked the flower, plucked the rose from the garden. A rose had been plucked by me from the garden. I had finished painting the picture. Painting the picture had been finished by me. In that way, perfect tense can be changed from active to passive by introducing a word been. So there are many other items also. So we can do more and more regarding active and passive voice, which are very much useful for the students who are appearing for the examination. For the spoken English, mostly we use only active voice sentences. We usually speak in active voice only. I am going out, I am plucking the flowers, I am watering the plants, I am taking my breakfast, I am drinking a cup of coffee, I am admiring the nature outside, I am looking at the gate. In that way we usually say only in active voice. But let us know something about passive voice also when we want to speak very correctly. So bye for today.